Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. My name is Mike E, and for today's video, we're gonna be talking about the type of influencer I want to be. So this video, normally I have my computer beside me or somewhere around me, check my notes and whatnot, whatever I wrote down. I don't have it this time. This is completely off the top of my head. It's not to say that my past videos are dishonest or anything. It's just that I like to organize it. This video is just gonna be me and my disorganized thoughts almost. This is a subject I kind of touched up on one of my past videos where I talk about what would happen if I got famous. I'm basically just going to talk about the type of influencer I want to be. I'm sure you've noticed nowadays there's a lot of influencers who, for lack of a better term, they're just not the best influences, you know? Influencers have impact on people. Some people look up to them. Some people mirror their actions, their thoughts, their opinions, or stuff like that. And that's why I think to be an influencer, you have some level of responsibility, you know, to try to help people for the better. And that's not something of course, I see some people doing it, but there's also a good amount of influencers who aren't doing such, you know? I'm not going to name out specific names, but I'm sure you probably know the type of influencers I'm talking about. I don't want to use the term brain rot because I feel like that's like a pretty overused and broad term nowadays. But I'm sure you just know who I'm probably thinking of. People just aren't the best influences. Whether or not I get famous, whether or not I build a big following, I want to be a positive influence, you know? I want to be someone who can balance like making good content, entertaining content, and at the same time be a good person. You know, I don't want to do stuff. I want to be trustworthy, right? I don't want to do stuff like scamming my audience or something like that, or just love to have an audience that's unified, that's built on respect, kindness, all that stuff. You know, built on good morals. And yeah, back to like I said, like I don't want to scam people. Like I'll give you an example. Say a supplement company were to try to sponsor me at some point if I were to build a bigger following, and I know for a fact that said supplement does not work, I'm not gonna market it to you guys just for the sake of me making a quick buck. You know, that's not something I would ever want to do. I know that's prevalent today. That's something that can happen in today's day and age. That's not something I would do unless I genuinely believe in it, or I myself would use it, or something like that. Something I actually use, whatever it may be. I would tell you guys. Like for example, I am sponsored by a company called Definity Athletics. That's clothing I actually wear. I believe in the company. I enjoy wearing the clothing. So that's why I'm willing to not even willing. I'm proud to be an ambassador for them. I'm proud to be a sponsored athlete for them, you know? Yeah, like any type of sponsorship or deals, if it's something that doesn't align with my morals and isn't something I genuinely use, why would I market it to you guys? And I feel like there's probably a difference too, like let's say like a YouTuber is sponsored by just a little like Audible or something like that, even though they don't use it. That's a little bit different. You know?
Shadow Legends.
You know, but if it's to a point where it's something that's actually a scam and people are sponsored by it, that's something I would never do. Another thing I want to do is to not forget my audience. And by that I mean, let's say, well, let me preface this by saying, currently I'm working towards becoming an actor. I want to, you know, be in cool movies, shows, whatever it may be. You know, I'm even trying to write my own project. You know, I mentioned this in past videos. I'm writing a Spider-Man 2099 movie script, halfway done, probably, maybe even a little more. I already know what I want for the rest of the script too. I already have it all thought out. And that's just my dream role, is the live action Spider-Man 2099. Say I get that role or other roles, you know, and I already had like a big following on social media. I'm not gonna say, oh, I did it all by myself.
You have just given me my $1 million!
Huh, great. What do I win?
Nothing! Now get out!
What?
Get out! Everybody get out!
No, I would make sure to be like thanking you guys for getting me there, you know, helping me get there, because it's not just because you have a big social media following, I'm sure you're not going to get like roles, but like it can probably help, you know. It can probably give you some amount of leverage at some point to my knowledge, or what I'm guessing, you know. I wouldn't forget my audience. I'd be like thankful, you know. I'm currently thankful for the following I already have. To have over 500 subscribers is awesome. That's cool, you know. That's such a big number. Whatever number it may be. It could be 1 subscriber. It could be 8 billion subscribers. I'll be thankful for that. And then this segues into the big part of this, is using my responsibility or my level of influence wisely, you know. If someone were to be looking up to me, I want to preach healthy habits. I want to be positive, you know. I want to preach simple things like respect, whatever it may be. There's a lot of things I can think of. It's hard to like put it into like a speech or anything like that. I just want to be a positive influencer, you know. I want to be like someone who is different from, you know, the type of content creators I talked about earlier, you know. Just someone who's positive person who can, like I said, maybe put a smile on your face, maybe give you a laugh, and at the same time, you know, make your day a little bit better is what I'm hoping. And it just sums up to, in any way I can, making this world a better place. You know, if I can be a positive influence and have influence on other people to be greater, be better, you know, to just be a good all around good person, that's awesome. You know, that's something that's great for me. So yeah, this is just a video. Basically, if I were to become of a bigger following and all that, the type of influence I want to be, you know, the influence I want to have on people is just a positive one, you know. If even just one person, maybe gets a smile on their face, laughs at one of my gym memes or whatever. I know my gym memes sometimes don't hit the mark, obviously, but you know, sometimes I like to think they're funny. Or they just maybe it's one of my quotes that I like to read. Like, it's not my quote, of course, they're not my original quotes, but one of those quotes I like to share. If that can change someone's thinking for the better, improve their life in some way, I've done my job. You know, that's fulfilling. You know, that's something I can take pride in. One person, millions of people, whatever it may be, I would take pride in it. Yeah, sorry if this video was just kind of me rambling. The next year I'm looking to do more actual content and not just me talking about the future and stuff like that. A good part of this channel will be about the Spider-Man 2099 movie once I get it all finalized, you know. I'm doing a lot to get into that, you know. I'm trying to, of course, I've been able to get back in the gym consistently. You can look at my past videos, my actual last video talking about the gym in my life. Getting acting practice, you know. Acting classes starting very soon. Of course, I'm writing the movie itself. I'm trying to take some of my own ideas and at the same time take from the comic, you know. I want to keep it still a good amount of comic accurate. So even though I can't buy comics, like I'm not in a place where I should financially be spending money on comics, I was able to watch Comic Historian's video, may he rest in peace, about the Spider-Man 2099 series. So that's been a big help. Yeah, this video was kind of all over the place in terms of what I'm talking about and all that stuff. To sum up, I'm sure I already said to sum up, but to sum up, want to be a positive influencer. All I want to be. Help people out, be a good influence on people, use my position or my influence wisely, you know, in a good manner. And like I said, just make someone's day better. I'm hoping to bring back my second channel where I talk about video games or movies I like. It's called the Mightyverse, if you want to check that out. I've had a few videos over there. You're detained, and if you're Peter, you get flamed by a child.
Aren't you a little young for the Corps?
Aren't you a little old for that hairdo?
Mighty 20 gets you 20% off Definity Athletics apparel. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. With that being said, work hard, be mighty. Have a great day, everyone.